everybody. We got 10 minutes to game time. Let's all gather round.
Oh, buddy. How about 10 out of 10 rookie Austin Wells for the pinstripes?
Nice. Very cool.
Shout out to Arturo Cotto, our resident Yankees fanatic in the house. Beautiful.
Get ready for the hottest new cards in the world. Sizzling new for 92. Donruss, a radical redesign with action so big, back so bold, rookie and elite cards so great, they're almost too hot to handle. The sizzling new 92 Donruss cards. They're turning the collecting world upside down.
Nice catch. Thanks a lot, Mike.
No one packs excitement like Donruss.
Shout out to WKRP in Cincinnati.
Nice.
Ellie De La Cruz.
That's awesome.
Orale Bateau.
That's amazing.
And the legend, Mr. Johnny Bench. Damn. 21 out of 25 on the Orale, Johnny Bench, and Ellie. That's what I'm saying, good sirs. Thank you, thank you.
Is that a throuple?
That's a thruple on a card, that's right. Oh, my brother. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Junkwax nasty. Buddy. Holy guacamole. Damn. That pays for your entire order. Done. That is a super short print on-card auto Jackson Churio. Damn, brother.
The pitch. And a high drive. Hit back into deep right field. Junior has just knocked the door down to the 500 club. A high drive into the lower deck and right. Number 30 touches them all. And boy, what a Father's Day gift for Senior. The dugout empties as he rounds third, getting the glad hand from Mark Berry. Greeted at home plate by Adam Dunn. Now Jason LaRue, followed by Sean Casey. And each of them will get a piece of Ken Griffey Jr. before he gets back into the dugout, hitting his 500th home run to right field. Leading off this sixth inning, and last but not least, manager Dave Miley. And now Junior running down toward the area where his mom and dad sit, and he is there with his father for a big Father's Day hug. What a scene this is here at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Looking for his youngsters, and Trey, his oldest, comes up. They're all down there, his wife Melissa. What a scene. Junior doffs his helmet to the crowd, and what an ovation they give him here in St. Louis.
It is a 1 of 1. Adley Rushman.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Game used. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. That is absolutely beautiful. Shout out to the kid, Adley Rushman.
That's a cool one.
That is magnificent.
That's really cool.
All right, pobrecito Altuvito. John McDonald. Holy shiitake mushrooms.
Is that Bo Jackson?
Junkwax nasty.
Nice.
Bo frickin' Jackson.
Hell yeah.
Not Cocoa Crisp.
I mean, heck.
Want to make a trade? I need your Buster Posey Tops card. What you got? I'll trade you. You for Matt Cain? Ortiz and Pedroia? Come on, Mike Trout All-Star card.
I've got an idea.
You collected two?
This is gonna get the deal done.
1969 Johnny Bench All-Star rookie?
Deal. Rediscover Tops.
How about Zandy Bogarts? Shout out
nice.
to our Dutch brother Renanker from
Number
the
25.
Netherlands. That is number 19 out of 25, Zandy Bogarts. We're going to party like it's 19 out of 25.
Now, going Upper Deck means more ways to get in the game. More players in every pack means more chances to collect and win. And a cool Star Quest foil card in every pack gets you into more games at UpperDeckKids.com. With 18 cards in every new Upper Deck pack, there's more ways to get in the game.
Lots more.
Get a parent's permission before going online. Go to UpperDeckKids.com for details.
And get more than lucky.
Another Oriole. Colton Cowser.
Nice.
Rookie.
It's pretty.
Auto. 225.
Those are some real relics.
Aren't they awesome?
Yeah.
Gosh, these are sick.
So cool.
12 out of 25. Sleeve up the Acuna. What? I am literally crying right now. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Number to 75. Julio Rodriguez on card auto. Ah! Holy shiitake mushrooms! Amazing! Oh my gosh! My friends, my head is gonna explode! The man. The myth. The pool hose.
Oh, nice.
Future Hall of Famer.
That's
14 out of 30 on the gold framed.
It is second down and 12. Seattle at the Bears 32. Largen in motion. Craig for Largen. He is open. Diving catch to the 2-yard line. .29-yard gain. What a grab by Steve Largen. Excellent as he goes in on the post and then back to the corner. He beat inside-outside coverage. Todd Bell and Frazier went back to the corner. And watch this. You talk about timing your leap perfectly. Steve Largen now 95 straight games that he has made a pass reception. And the Seahawks are down to the 2.5-yard line.
Oh my Lanta. Oh, Senor Mendoza. And gotta love pack number 4, my brother. Come on. Junkwax nasty. Congratulations, felicidades, Cesar Mendoza. What? 1 of 1. Mookie freaking Betts.
Hello, you know us. We're a Major League Baseball team.
But since we haven't won a pennant in over 30 years, nobody recognizes us, not even in our own hometown.
That's why we carry the American Express card.
No matter how far out of first we are, it's cool. You know, it keeps us from getting shut out at our favorite hotels and restaurant-type places.
So you're looking for some big league clout. Apply for that little green home run heater.
Look what it's done for us. People still don't recognize us, but
We're contenders now.
The American Express card. Don't steal home without it.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. On opening day, an absolutely beautiful Michael Jordan SP1. Love it. There we go, my friends. Oh, I'm so glad you're here to see that. Feel. Oh, wow. Junkwax Santa. Holy shit.
It's time!
Good morning. How you doing? Damn good to see you as always. Happy fantastic FriYAY morning, you legends. Good to see ya. Good to be seen. Hey, what's up, Tyler Freed? Good to see Chito Vera in the house. Good to see you, Grayson, our thin blue line. Jeff Rotel. How is our original St. Lunatic this morning? Shout out to our San Antonio neighbor. I thought I saw Kyle Willard in here. Hey, what's up, Kevin Ward? Mr. Ryan Fenger. Good morning, my man. Danny Rendon. It's Danny. Que paso, Senor Rendon? Excuse me. If you all can't tell, my voice is pissed. We know it's Friday, my friends. Good morning, Mr. Mesco. It's Bruno. Good morning, Gabriel Bruno. Great to see you too, good buddy. You know it, Danny Rendon. Shout out to all my TikTokers over here. Corey James. Welcome back, my friend, and thank you so much for sharing out my live. I appreciate you. Folks, let me pop out some chat here over on the TikTok. Fire up some tunes. And we are good to go. Carson, good morning. Todd in the wet sprocket, Mr. Empfield. Good to see you as always. Happy Friday. Folks, you know what we got to do. We can't get too ahead of ourselves. And I just realized that I failed to fill my mini fridge. So that's the last one in there. I hope we don't go through more than one this morning. Just kidding. Timbo T-Wood, we did not do the hype train race last night because the show did not finish until about midnight. So I have got to write all that stuff down and make that list. And I will be doing that today, good sir. You can bet your sweet bippy. Jeff the Pest Guy, good morning, you legend. Nice to see you, buddy. Right, Todd? Happens all the time. So, folks, we had an action-packed show last night. If you missed it, you missed a good one. It was a pretty special Thursday all around. So thank you to everybody who participated yesterday. Special Thursday. Thank you so much, Timbo. Excuse me. All right, folks, let's bust into that nectar of life. Danny Rendon. He says, if you lose your voice, then what? I will mime. I'll just mime. I'll be the greatest mime card channel. Duh. Good morning, Super Grover. Corey Bader. I would highly suggest going back and watching last night. It was a good one, my brother. Okie dokie, folkies. As always, if it is your very first time tuning in here this morning to this ugly mug, hi, good morning. Nice to have you. My name is Dalen, also known as Junkwax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single morning, rocking your face off, ripping packs, cracking backs, and trying to hit you with that daily dose of positivity. Some sweet, sweet trading cards, some camaraderie, and always a whole hell of a lot of laughs. Typically at my expense, and I would have it no other way. And this fantastic FriYAY is no different, my friends. I have said it before and I will say it again. I truly believe that it is absolutely impossible to go out there and have anything less than a stellar day when you started it right here in the front yard. Cody King, good morning, my man. Excellent to see my fellow Texan. You are so welcome, Jeffro. I'm glad you got that replay last night, good buddy. Brad Slater, good morning, you legend. Will, welcome, my man. Nice to see you back, Will. How we doing, boys and girls? Anything new or exciting to speak of this morning? I need to live vicariously through you. Balake, good morning, my man. How are you doing? Always good to see Mr. Sullivan. Good morning, Old Horseshoe Jeremy Coe. Oest of OGs of the family. Damn good to see you on this fantastic Friday morning. Cody King, I am very well. Thank you for asking, brother. It is a wonderful Friday here in Austin, Texas, my man, and we have a very busy day ahead of us. So, just to put you down on how today's going to work, I think, we'll see. I'm on the fence about who's going to get my son today. I don't know how that's going to go yet. So, I might be driving down to San Antonio in the middle of the day. I might be allowing Mrs. Junkwax to go do that. Not that I would allow her to do that, but you know what I mean. On this fantastic FriYAY morning, somebody possibly inadvertently, but still I am indescribably grateful for a fantastic FriYAY morning. Hi, Fred! On this fantastic Friday morning, ladies and gentlemen, you already know. If we take this hype train to hype train level 5, we will give away a junkwax vintage hitbox this morning. Threaten me with a good time, you legends. That little bad boy right there. If we take this hype train to hype train level 9, we will give away a blaster box, 3 family pull box pulls, and one of these little bad boys. And my friends, we are somehow already on hype train level 3. Damn! Y'all ain't messing around this morning. I cannot thank you enough. Goodness gracious. That is a magnificent way to start our morning. There you go. Exactly, Mikey. Exactly. Ryan Fenger, thank you so much. Danny Rendon, I see the puppy bits. Thank you, good sir. So anyway, I don't know if I'm going to San Antonio today or not. We'll see. But either way, it does sound like we're going to have a lunch wax today. We will not go live on Whatnot today, but we will have a lunch wax today. So, I will be here this morning. I will be here around 2 p.m. Central Standard Time this afternoon, and then I will be back here tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time after dinner for a fantastic FriYAY Night Lights. You already know. Excuse me. Mr. McMullen, Connor Bedard's card? Is that a question? Or what's up? Little Rock Breaks, thank you so much for the kindness this morning. I appreciate you, buddy. Welcome. How much for the Bedard card? What Bedard card you talking about, my man? Oh! That's a box, dude. That's a box, my man. So, that box is for sale up there at junkwaxvintage.com. So, folks, if you are new here this morning, if it is your very first time with these luscious locks, keep in mind, you are more than welcome to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. I believe it says that on the screen. If you're over here on TikTok, there should be a banner that says Junkwax Vintage, and then on that banner, it says Find the Goods at junkwaxvintage.com. So, folks, if you would like to use junkwaxvintage.com, please feel free to do so. There might be some brand new stuff that just got put up there yesterday. There's a metric ton of delicious sealed wax up there. I love it, Timbo. Thank you so much, good sir. That would be sweet. Mr. McMullen, you are more than welcome, my friend, to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. The pricing is up there for you, brother. Alrighty. Let's get into our very first pack of juicy junk wax. I think we've given everybody a couple of minutes to file in. I think we've had our morning salutations. I think we cracked into that nectar of life. Cheers, my friends. Gary Sheets, good morning. Oh, that's awesome. Shout out to my man Derek Dilly. Great to see you this morning as well, you legend. I hope you're having a wonderful morning at work. Good, sir. Broast. Thank you, Cody King. Good to see you this morning, you legend. Disney Dad Billy Garrettson. Good morning, you legend. Good to see you, brother. How you doing, you handsome son of a gun? Todd Enfield. I have not had my coffee yet this morning. I need to do that. I'm just sipping on that nectar of life, some spicy Wooltap. Ladies and gentlemen, it does look like the hype train might be pulling into the station at hype train level 3. Nothing but gratitude, my dear friends. I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you starting this fantastic FriYAY the right way. If that pulls into the station, We will try again a little bit later. That's okay. All right, we got a little promo. Tim Meadows' brother. Just kidding. Louis Meadows. It's a lady. Hey, Nate the Great, you have a job interview soon. Really? If I may ask, brother, what is it for? That is awesome, Nate. I know you're going to do good, buddy. I have a hunch. I see you, Timbo T. Wood, down to 20 seconds left. But hey, Timbo, Danny Rendon, Ryan Fenger, Boston Bill Cormier, Chito Vera, Jeff Behrman Sr., I appreciate you all so damn much. That is a valiant effort this morning, Jeff. Just kidding. I sit corrected. We were at hype trade level 4. Wow. Grayson King, our thin blue line, coming in at the last second and saving the hype train. I cannot thank you enough, Grayson King. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing, brother. See Mama's way. Buenos dias, Kirk Rylance. Good to see you. OG of the family. All right, Louis Meadows. Matty Williams, legend for the Gigantes. Shout out to Rob Richardson, our family pharmacist. Willie Upshaw for the Indians. Shout out to Tim Hudson. How about the Chicken Man? Mr. Wade Boggs. Shout out to It's Always Sunny. And folks, we are on hype train level 5. Because Trigga Trevor Bostwick just smacked us with the showstopper. 1,000 bits.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Damn. Trigga Trev over here coming through like Trigga Trev. That's right, Timbo T. Wood, so we will be doing 2 giveaways today. I am stoked. Thank you so much, Legends. Now the question is, are we also giving away a blaster box and a few family pull box pulls? Thank you. And good morning, everybody. All right, you got the Chicken Man on the record breaker. The namesake of the surgery, Mr. Tommy John. Downey Robinson. The Wiz. Mr. Ozzie Smith. Shout out to my St. Lunatics. Jeffro, looking at you, legend. John Costello with back-to-back Cardinals. Awesome. Back to back to back Cardinals. Jeffro, you're getting them all, sir, because I love you. Kevin Seitzer and his orchestra. Greg Brock. Wallop and Wallach looking baseball ready. Otis Nixon back-to-back Nationals. Crew Cal. And Glenn Davis. Somebody bang a trash can for the Astros. Mr. Derek Johnson. Damn good to see you this morning, you legend. Another OG of the family. How you doing this morning? Good looking? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Nice first pack of juicy junk wax this morning. Jeff Rotel, because I love you and because I know the Wiz is your PC, go ahead and sleeve that little guy up for you. And all 3 of those Cardinals are going into your pile, my man. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Right, Cody King? Nice collation on that little bad boy. Uncle Smitty. Yay, yay. Top of the morning to my San Antonio brother. Good to see you, buddy. You are so welcome, Jeffro. Chilly Willy, top of the morning to you, my man. Long time no see, buddy. How you doing on this fantastic FriYAY morning? All right, legends. Let me snag myself a little sippy. Cheers. Broast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. Okie dokie. We do have a couple of family rips right off the jump this morning. I got to give credit where credit is due. Thank you to Jeff Behrman Sr. for utilizing junkwaxvintage.com and grabbing us down a little movie this morning. He snagged some wildcard illumination and some 2022 Bowman Chrome. So we're looking for some Julio, some Bobby Witt Jr., a whole host of others. Good morning, Kevin Conlon. Uncle Smitty. I don't know, my friend. So I did at the beginning of the show, I talked about the agenda for today. And I am on the fence whether myself or Mrs. Junkwax is coming down there this morning to pick up Sawyer. So, Uncle Smitty, there is a chance that I might be coming to see you on Sunday, my brother. We shall see. Time will tell. Kevin Conlon, I hope you're having a good morning. I love it. It is so damn good to see all of you this morning, my friends. It is good to be seen. As always, I sincerely hope everyone is having a fantastic FriYAY morning. And if by some act of the universe you are not, I hope I can take your mind off it for just a couple of minutes. So, folks, if you were just rolling up in here this morning, feel free to utilize, especially if you're over here on TikTok, if you see the banner on TikTok that says Find the Goods at junkwaxvintage.com. Find the goods at junkwaxvintage.com. There's a metric ton of delicious sealed wax right up there behind me. You are more than welcome to snag some of that down, and I would love to rip it for you. We have been exceedingly lucky lately. Ember Lisa, good morning, young lady. Nice to see you. And keep up the good work, by the way, while I have you. You're killing it, and I enjoy watching your show. So keep up the good work, Ember Lisa. Good morning, my friend. How the heck are you? Will2482 says, Dalen, are the Tops 70 project a real card, or are they artists trying to promote their work? They are real cards. So Tops 70 and Tops Project 2020, all of those type cards. Those are all very, very real. Let me show you something. So, hey, Ember Lisa, you are so welcome, my dear friend. I just speak the truth. Damn good to have you. So our buddy Will has a question about Project 70 Topps cards, if they are real. So, for example, that is a real card. That is produced by Topps in 2021, but it does highlight artists. So that's what Topps does, though. They commission artists who make a design, and then they make prints of that design on cards. That's how they do it. So I hope that makes sense, Will. I actually have a whole bunch of them. And Project 100 is kind of the same thing. A lot of you know I collect Mr. O'Neal Cruz. A lot of you know that I collect Mr. Nolan Ryan. That's a fun one. So it's basically artists' takes on old card designs and old and new players. I got you, Will. Yeah. Julio Rodriguez. One of my favorites. Love that one. Probably my favorite ever. Project 100. Love that one. Thank you, Corey Bader. Johnny Mesco, top of the morning to you, my man. Good to see you, my friends. Good to see you, Kirk Noah. That's right, Grayson. I was going backwards this morning. Isn't that cool, boys? I could not agree more. Love that. And then last but not least, shout out to Mr. Ben Baller. And fun fact, my friends, I grew up looking at that sign. So that one has a personal significance to yours truly. Pretty cool. So, yep, I hope that answers your question, Will. Happy to help. Ryan Arnold. I did see that, my brother. Are we going to pre-grade that Dylan Cruz card? Or did you want me to just go ahead and put that in your pile there, Ryan Arnold? Roger that, Will. So you know what, Will? Let me put you down with my perspective on that, if I may. Not that you asked for my 2 cents, but I'm going to give it to you. So our buddy Will over here says, they are awesome cards, not going to lie, just want something that will collect value. So, when it comes to value in sports cards, keep something in mind, my friends. And also, this is my opinion, this is not a fact, but I've been in this hobby for a really long time. And I've seen a lot of people come and go. And this is my synopsis. People that come into this hobby looking for money often do not ever find it. Because they're chasing it. Coincidentally, weirdly, fascinatingly, it is those who do not chase money that end up with a whole lot of it. So what I mean by that is chase your passion, chase what you love first. So if you have a PC player, if you have a PC team, collect what you love. Try not to collect what you think might be valuable. Just collect what you love. Because when you collect what you love, inevitably, some of that stuff is going to become valuable. So it is a byproduct of collecting what you love that a lot of times you end up with money. But I have seen so many people come into this hobby thinking that they are going to make money. And then they don't. And they get really butthurt. And then those are the ones that are always the vocal minority that make videos that are like, oh, the hobby's dead. No, it's not dead, you silly goose. You're just doing it wrong. But that is my 2 cents on that, Will. That is what I would do, my man. That is what I try to do. There you go, Super Grover. That is correct, my brother. Trevor Taylor, my fellow Austinite. Good to see you, buddy. Aw, thank you, Super Grover. I appreciate the Julio cents. 44. Could be Ellie cents, too. Will, you are so welcome, my brother. Hey, thank you, Ember Lisa. Mark, top of the morning to you, my man. How's Wheels? Good to see ya. The amazing Randy, gracing us with his presence. How's the Buckeye guy this morning? Okie dokie, folkies. I'm going to refresh junkwaxvintage.com for the very first time on this fantastic Friday morning and see what we have. Jeff Behrman Sr., are you here, my brother? And are you ready? Because you're going to be the very first family rip of the morning. Exactly right, Corey Bader. That's right, buddy. Correctamundo. I'm glad you get it. All right. Ooh, it looks like we have some juicy family purchases this morning. Super Grover. My man. Taking us back in time to 2022. Yes, please. See if we can't find you a Julio. Ellie De La Cruz is in there also, possibly. For those of you that don't remember, some of my earliest Twitch shows were this product right here. When I started making content and doing this with modern cards, the very first case that we ever purchased was this product right here. So I have a little bit of a significance with this one. Ryan Arnold, just put the card in the shipping, please. It's hard to do the pre-grade thing. Oh, that's okay, brother. No worries. And if you think there's any way that I can make that process easier, just let us know, buddy. I am all about suggestions. Just Cards, thank you for smacking the follow button, my man. Welcome to the crew. Nice to have you. All right, Behrman Sr., you will be first. Super Grover will be after that. Then we have our buddy, Mr. Chris Nickerson. Shout out to one of our other favorite massholes. And Mr. Nickerson taking down a guaranteed 1-of-1 autograph. Beautiful. Mr. Nickerson, are you here this morning, Chris? Would you do me a solid? If you are, choose left or right for me, please. I'm going to let you choose your own adventure on your 1-of-1s. Good morning to the Count of St. Germain. Good to see you, Chris. Thank you, Jeff Behrman. I appreciate that so much, good sir. And Mr. Behrman Sr., smacking that resub button for half a year. It is astonishing to think that it has been that long already because it does not seem that long. Love having you in the family, good buddy. Buenos dias, Kobe Luna. ¿Cómo está el guapito? Good to see you this morning, you legend. Okie dokie. We'll see if Mr. Nickerson is here. And then last but not least, our thin blue line, Mr. Grayson King, taking down not 1, not 2, but 3 2022 Topps Chrome Update Mega Packs. One moment. There you go, Mr. King. We will bust into that in just a moment. David Whitty from Alabama. Happy FriYAY, good sir. How you doing? Big hugs. Firm handshakes all around. Legend. Okie dokie. Let's get to some family rips, shall we? Cheers. Burroast. Good morning, Randy Bryson. How you doing, good buddy? My second favorite, J-Rod. Good to see you this morning, Mr. Hillis. It is good to be seen. Hope we're all having a fantastic FriYAY. Mr. Bearman Senior. I think we're going to start with 2022 Bowman Chrome. And for the very first time on this fantastic FriYAY morning, you know what we must do. We shalt grippeth. And we shalt rippeth. Best of luck to you, Mr. Bearman Senior. You like that, Danny? Oh, J-Rod, I noticed it was a little chilly here this morning too, buddy. Believe it or not. Because it's been pretty hot here. Woke up this morning, walked outside, and I was like, ooh, a little chill in the air this morning here in Austin, Texas. Weird. Why, thank you, Danny Rendon. U.S. Navy VSO, good morning, my fellow veteran. Shout out to Mr. Chris Nickerson. If you are here, my man, I need you to choose a left or right, please. And Cody King. Who do you have in your PC, if I may ask, Cody? How many players do you collect? Empty box? Yeah, right, Corey Bader? I feel that, buddy. We say here in Austin, if you don't like the weather, just wait 10 minutes. Because it will change. All right, mega packs to the side. Pack number 4 to the side. Buena suerte, my man. Good luck. See you, Danny. If I did that, I think people would start throwing money at me to put my clothes back on. Good morning, Cousin Vinny and the 2 Utes. Ooh. Nice one. We'll get to that fella in just a moment. Good morning, Mr. Berkey. Todd in the wet sprocket Emp field. I sincerely appreciate the good luck, my brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Ember Lisa and Mr. Empfield, both of you amazing, incredible human beings. Thank you so much for the gifts. You already know, it is gifts like that that truly help to keep this channel on the rails, and I literally cannot thank you enough. Making my morning over here, legends. Starting with On the Contreras. Lodolo rookie. Alec Thomas rookie. Alec Boom. All Rise Aaron Judge. He's got the juice. Tatis. Oh no. Where in the world is Wander Minor Franco? Thank you so much, Mr. Behrman. You read my mind. I hope his trays, seat tables, and seat backs are in their full, locked, upright positions. Because he's going for a fly. Hey, Brian Britton. He says, where is the shop to buy from, my friend? So right on the TikTok screen, Brian Britton, if you look at the banner that says Junkwax Vintage on it, there should be a web address right next to it that says find the goods at junkwaxvintage.com. That is exactly where you go, my brother. Everything is up there, Brian Britton. Fun fact, folks, my recruiter that put me in the Army, his name was Sergeant Gary Britton. Good morning, Brian Britton. Bringing up some memories there, good buddy. Nice to see you. Top of the morning to you, my man. Bye-bye, Wander. Corey Seager. Shout out to Daniel Gates. I love it so much, Timbo T. Wood. Thank you, you legend. I appreciate you bringing Mr. Nickerson to the family. If he is here this morning, I need him to choose left or right. Spencer Torkelson. Bryson Stott. Shout out to Randy Bryson. That's right, Ms. Linda. Eloy. Javi Baez. Salvi. Your World Series MVP. Shohei Ohtani. Whoa! I can't go that high this morning. My voice is pissed. You know it's Friday. Oh, my Lanta, we got another Wander Franco. The perv's so nice, we got him twice. Ouch, kabibbles. For some reason, the card gods really want you to have this card, Jeff Behrman Sr. Yikes. Tatis, so nice, we got him twice. Corey Seager, Torkelson, and Bryson Stott. Looks like a little collation on that one. Fun. All right, Mr. Behrman, you got it, brother. Did you folks see that? Mikey, we're going to need a replay of that one, my friend, because if you saw that, folks, that went right into the box, but it bounced out of the box. Did anybody else see that? Was I the only one? So if you guys don't know, guys and gals, I have a little tiny box right there. And that's where I aim when I chuck all the Wanders and the Josh Primos, especially. Thank you, Linda. I'm so glad I'm not the only one that saw that. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jeff Behrman. Excellent. Okie dokie. Last pack number 4 for you, Mr. Behrman, until we get into our Illumination Wildcard box. That's right, Cody, correct. That is the box of shame back there. All right, we got MJ getting us started for Kansas City. Shout out to the crazy card lady. Juan in a million, Yepes. Christian Yelich for Milwaukee. Pobrecito, Altuvito, a different type of short print. And Jose Ramirez, also known as Mike Tyson. Shout out to Tim Anderson. Excellent. All right, Mr. Bearman Senior, my brother, thank you so damn much for snagging these down from junkwaxvintage.com this morning and giving the family some eye candy. Here is your mega packs, good buddy. Buena suerte. See if we can't find you a little ink on this fantastic FriYAY morning. How about a little morning wood? James Wood. Midnight in Benny Montgomery for the Rockies. Jonathan Mejia, first Bowman. Trace Sweeney Todd. And Henry Davis for the Pirates. Nice first box. You know it, Jeffro.
Giggity, giggity.
My man. That's right, Johnny Mesco. It is J-Wad somewhere. By the way, folks, I had a thought last night. How cool would it be if literally when J-Wad happens, there is a physical change to the channel? What if during J-Wad we turn those lights down a little bit? You know what I mean? A lot of you saw last week when I ran my stream for the first few minutes without the overhead light. You can still see everything because I've got a pretty decent camera. So I think that would be pretty cool. Exactly right, Chris St. Germain. Yep, nailed it. All right, we got the Cowboy, named by Mike Tyson. Christian Baquero. Yerlin Confidan. Averson Arteaga. Alex De Jesus. And Jason Churio. Jackson's little brother. You know it, Johnny Mesco. Some smooth jazz. All righty. I got to sleeve up your Mojo refractors here, good buddy. Not too shabby. Glad we found the Ohtani-san. I am so sorry we could not find an Ellie or a Julio Rodriguez. I tried. I'm so sorry. Chris St. Germain. That's pillow talk, baby. That's pillow talk. Good morning, my friends. It is outstanding to see you this morning. If it is your very first time, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. If you have been here and you have not smacked that follow button yet, what are you doing with your life? Feel free to come over here and join us on Twitch if you would like. Also, the whole rest of the fam family is over here waiting for you. You might even have a free gifted subscription waiting for you. And shout out to Cray. Thank you for smacking that follow button, my man. Welcome to the crew. Nice to have you. Okie dokie, Mr. Bearman. You're all sleeved up and protected.
Giggity, giggity.
Cheers. Ah, you like the Bacchiero. I don't blame you. Let's get into 2024 Wildcard Illumination. Just the Hits edition. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Super Grover has a question over here on Twitch.
Would you like to answer a question right at this particular time? Would you like to do that?
Question is, hey Dalen, you have any product I could pull a Maxwell Clark from? Good question, my friend. I know we have some Bowman Draft down there, but I don't think it's up in the shop. So I have some hobbies of Bowman Draft still. We will be doing breaks on those very soon. I'd have to think on that one a little bit, my friend. Good question. Good question. All right, Mr. Bearman. We have 5 packs. Good luck, my brother. I do not think Maxwell Clark is in 2024 Topps Chrome. No, sir. I do not believe so. I think the product that he was in, the biggest one, would be Bowman Draft at this point. I know he was in Stars and Stripes 2023 also. All right, let's go. Baltimore PC says number 3 got a hit. We gonna find out. All right, pack number 1. You know we got to pull that pack number 4 off to the side for tradition. First card is a Rising Sun like that Dan Marino that we found. Those are pretty. 3 out of 15 on the Tyler Warren. Not too shabby on card number 1 there, good buddy. Timbo. Our buddy Timbo over here on TikTok says 2024 Bowman. Pulled a Maxwell Clark number to 5 Rising Inferno, so he's there too. Correct. Good thinking there, buddy. Cray says, first time coming across your channel, really like the positivity and the vibes. Thank you, buddy. So that is what this channel is all about, brother. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Dalen, also known as Junkwax Vintage. My mission is simple, my friends. I am here almost every single morning, Tuesday through Friday, and I am here to hit you with that daily dose of positivity, start your morning right with some camaraderie, some sweet, sweet trading cards, and also, always, a whole lot of laughs. Typically at my expense. And I would have it no other way. So, if you folks are new here this morning, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. There is a link tree that is attached to my TikTok profile. On that link tree, let me show you something. So if you go to my TikTok profile, looks like that. You will see the Lemon 8 link up there. We're going to tap that Lemon 8 link, but we are not going to Lemon 8. Don't you worry. See, it pops us up a little menu. You're going to select the second option. Follow the link tree. See the link tree? When you get to that beautiful link tree, shout out to Mrs. Junkwax. The very first button is the Junkwax Vintage website. That is where you find break spots. That is where you find sealed wax. That's where you find single hobby packs if you are interested. There is all kinds of stuff up there, folks. We pride ourselves in having the most expansive inventory that you're going to find anywhere on TikTok, or Kick, or YouTube, or Facebook for that matter. So, also while you are there, my dear friends, if you want to come over here and join the rest of the family on Twitch, it is easy to do so. It is that cartoon comment box right there, right in the middle. All of these white icons, my friends, are platforms that you can follow us on. Feel free to do so. So, folks, I have said it before and I will say it again. I started this thing almost 4 years ago from that closet right behind me. And over the last 4 years, this has grown into something that I never in a million years thought it could. And that is because of you. I would not be able to do this without each and every one of you. I cannot thank you enough for just being you. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, you legends. Yep, there you go, JoJo. Good morning, my man. Great to see you. And he did, as is a wonderful call out. So we have 2024 Bowman mega boxes up there. Maxwell Clark can be found in that product. Good call. Good morning, Zach. How you doing there, cowboy? Good to see you this morning. Good morning. All right, Mr. Bearman, second pack. Let's do it. If this is an autograph, my friend, holy crapola. Woo! But it is number to 15, and it is Mr. Patty Mahomes. Beautiful. 6 out of 15. Not too shabby there, Mr. Bearman Sr. On the stand goes the future Hall of Famer. Moving on. Ooh, how about the Ragin' Cajun? Xavier Legette. Number to 15 to go along with your Patty Mahomes on the purple. I know it, Mikey, I know it. Ah, Mr. Bearman, you do not like Patty Mahomes. Ah, well, happens to the best of us, buddy. Bummer. All right, moving on. This is your last base pack magic. This is pack number 3. Shout out to our buddy Baltimore PC, who said that pack number 3 is going to have a banger. Good luck. He scattered on a turtle. Cam Scatabo. And that is 3 out of 3. Pretty card there, buddy. And I believe that is a Sun Devil. I could be incorrect. Thank you, Mr. Bearman. Beautiful. I see you, Mikey, right? Last on print, 3 out of 3. Todd Empfield. So I do know that that looks like a honeycomb back there, but honeycombs come out of mosaic football. These would not be considered a honeycomb, but they are beautiful cards. I could not agree more. You are absolutely right, my friend. All right. Mr. Jeff Bearman Sr., my brother from another mother. Thank you so much, my friend, for utilizing junkwaxvintage.com this morning. When I saw that order this morning, it put a smile on my face that I could not wipe off. Cannot thank you enough, buddy. Good luck. Mr. Nice, good morning. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Tyler Freed. Thank you, Corey Bader. All right, let's go. Let me double check, Mr. Bearman. I did not see that one. All I see is the Bowman Chrome and the Wild Card Illumination. Unless I need to refresh that shop, Jeff Bearman. Zach asks a question. Have I ever pulled a downtown on live? Yes. It's been a long time, but yes. I see it, Mr. Bearman. New transaction. Roger that, brother. I gotcha. So we will come back to that one, Mr. Bearman, because there is a few people in front of you, my friend. So thank you for bearing with me on that one, Jeff. All right. Last pack magic for you, big guy, and we do have some new orders up there at junkwaxvintage.com. I will get to those in just a second. Thank you. Not right off the top of my head, my dude. Sorry about that, Zach. Oh, my Lanta. How about my cousin from the Arizona Wildcats? Tetaroa McMillan, number to 5 on the comics. Beautiful. Nice one. Tyler Freed, you're an ASU alum. Roger that, my friend. Nice. I am right there with you, Corey Bader. I could not agree more. How cool are the comics, right? Very neat design on those. All right, Mr. Bearman. All of your beautiful encased wildcard illumination cards with your 2022 Bowman Chrome are going in your pile, good buddy. Again, thank you so much for starting the morning the right way. And I will be right back. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have Mr. Nickerson here yet this morning by chance? Chris, I need you to choose a left or right if you are here. Excuse me. Kyle Giungo. Good morning, buddy. Hope you're doing well. There's Mr. Nickerson. Thank you so much, Mr. Russell. It's getting close, my friend. Luckily, I'm coming up on a day break, and that'll give me my voice back. Excuse me. All right, Mr. Nickerson. I appreciate the faith, my brother. Thank you, thank you. We're going to choose right. And Mr. Bearman Sr., you have the last 1 of 1. Jeff Bearman Sr., your 1 of 1 is on the stand. Mr. Nickerson. Good luck. 1 of 1. Guaranteed autograph. Let's see who we find. Mr. Madejczyk, good morning, Alex. Good to see you as well, legend. Slowly but surely, my dear friends, we are getting the entire family up in here. Happy FriYAY. Return of the Mac from the University of Washington. Go Huskies. From my home state of Washington. I know, Standard. I know it, buddy. Cheers, brother. Shout out to my fellow Seattle fans. Perfect timing on the Austin Mack 1 of 1 autograph. Beautiful, my man. Isn't that a cool one? I agree. Nice autograph, too, for that young man. Congratulations there, Mr. Nickerson. Bryson. Alabama's QB1. Nice, buddy. Zach says that is a fire card. Excellent. Good morning, Brandon. Thank you for the positivity, my brother. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday, my friend. All right, Mr. Nickerson, I am putting your little John Hancock on that one, buddy. Thank you, Chris, for snagging that down from junkwaxvintage.com and helping to keep this channel on the rails, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okie dokie. I believe we have our Super Grover is next. Cody Grover. 2022. Bowman Mega Box. Good luck, my friend. I see you, Trigga Trev. Hey, you are so welcome, Chris. It is absolutely my pleasure, buddy. All thanks go to you, good sir. T, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew. Question of the day from Mikey. He says, Dalen, do you think ink color affects the price of autographs in any way? Thinking between normal blue ink and more rare red ink? Or how about like a team color? If a Vikings player signed in purple? That is very interesting, Mikey. There are some autographs that will hold a premium because of the color of pen, but it is typically because they are made to do that. So, for example, if you think about Topps Heritage, there are real one autographs that come in red ink. There's blue autographs that are considered some kind of a different autograph, but the red ones are in red, or the real ones are in red ink. So those do hold a premium because there is less of those than the blue ones. But do they actually hold a premium based on the color of ink? Because people like a color more than another? I don't really know. But there are some that are signed with a different color of pen on purpose because they have a less rarity, if that makes sense. Jeff Rotel, Onyx Vintage does different color autos. There, exactly. Yep, correct. And that determines the rarity. So like the red auto is numbered to 99, for example. The blue would be numbered to 299, etc., etc. Yep. I got you, Mikey. You are very welcome, my dude. All right, Super Grover. Good luck, my brother. Like I said earlier, this box has a significance to me because we have ripped several cases of 2022 Bowman, and it's been a minute since we have. So excited to come back to this one. See if we can't find you some Ellie, maybe some Julio Rodriguez, maybe a little Bobby Witt Jr. Oh, hell yeah. There you go, Kobe. That always feels good in the morning, doesn't it? That's good stuff. I appreciate the positivity, hermano. All right, your mega box packs to the side and your pack number 4. Good luck, Super Grover. Grayson King, our thin blue line, you're on deck, big guy. So you might want to snag a piece of lumber, throw on a bow nut, start taking some practice cuts, because you're on deck. Bree, good morning. Our favorite Imus in the morning. And Bree, I saw the picture that you posted late last night, my friend. Wow. I am so sorry that you're having to go through that there at your home. Does not look like a whole lot of fun. Just know I'm thinking about you and Lolo, and I'm just glad you two are okay. That is kind of crazy. I've got to assume that is an apartment, right? Bree? Gosh, I hope so. All right, we start off with the man, the myth, the Miggy. Okay, Brian Hayes for the Pirates. A Rosa Reina. My friends, my family, you know what I need in the chat, please. Oh, it is a house, Bree. Yikes. Well, again, I'm even more sorry, my friend. That is rough. I hope that that is able to be fixed very, very soon, my friend. I am so sorry about that. That is rough stuff. That sucketh. Thank you so much, Patrick Freund. Ray Jackson has a question over here on TikTok. Says, can you speed up the slab in the back? No. My fan can speed him up, though. That's why he's going a little fast this morning, because I have the fan on. All right, a Rosa Reina. Matt Manning, rookie for the Tigers. Colton Welker. Jordan Walker, shout out to Jeffro. Brandon Davis. My PC for the Seattle Mariners, Mr. Harry Ford. Excellent. Mike, thank you for smacking the follow button, my man. Jay Allen on the Chrome. Brandon Davis, so nice we have seen him twice. Ramirez. The man, the myth, the pool hose. My PC, some jazz of the Chisholm. Jorge Soler. Always a partay with Cattell, Marte. Noel. Waddell. Quintero. Jose Salas on the Chrome. Jeter Downs on the Chrome. Air Jordan. Jaron Duran, rookie for the Bo Sox. Kyle Muller. Spencer Strider with that luscious lip curtain. Hey, I am right there with you, Bree. We are on the same page, my friend, and I respect that mentality. Well played. As Noah would say, one of our favorite little 12-year-olds in the family, Showy Otani! Whoa! My voice hates me. Where's Noah when I need him? I need to put that kid on a button. Brady Allen, first Bowman. Brian Bayo. Hassel. Urbina. And Francisco Alvarez. Hauling ass. For the Mets. You know when you find the Otani-san, you sleeve the Otani-san? Shout out to Noah. Okie dokie. Last pack number 4. Let's do it. Oh, by the way, my friends. Shh. Shh. We have a project going. We're going to get Mrs. Junkwax a really, really nice chair. If you want to participate, let me know behind the scenes. Shh. Thank you. You're very welcome, Bree. Happy Friday morning, Mr. Goolsby. How you doing, buddy? J.D. Martinez for the Bo Sox. Francisco. Joey Gallo. Pobrecito Altuvito. A different type of short print. Shout out to the Astros. Somebody bang a trash can. Beardy Blackman. Urbina, so nice you got him twice. Al Dewey. Lara. Samad Taylor for the Blue Jays on a first Bowman. And Quirky Casas for the Bo Sox. Excellent. All right, we are down to last 2 packs here for you. Good luck, Super Grover. Let's see if we can't find you some ink out of this box. Typically, when we would find autographs out of these boxes, it would be in these packs. Good luck. Oh, that's amazing, Devin Goolsby. I love the positivity, buddy. Nice. Good for you, my brother. Starting off with a pirate. Shout out to Mr. Patrick Richardson. Dariel Lopez. Roberto Campos for the Tigers. Shout out to Travis. Oh, no. That is correct, Mikey. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate you elaborating on that when I cannot. Sincerely appreciate that, buddy. You know, Super Grover, if we need to make him fly, my man, you let me know. Jonathan Clase for my Seattle Mariners on the first Bowman. I believe he is now a Blue Jay. And Josuar Garcia. Last but not least. I know, Grayson, I know it. Super Grover says, do you a favor and put that in Mike's pile. You talking about Mikey? Mr. Mikey Tendo? My pleasure. You betcha. Kobe Luna. Exactamente, señor. Tú sabes, way. He says, well, he does like his favorite rookies. It's true. It's true. Mr. Larkin says, toss it. So, Mikey, it looks like Super Grover is donating you a wander. You got wandered. It's like getting iced. All right. Good luck. Last pack magic, my friends.
One down, one to go.
Oh, my Lanta. I love you guys so damn much. All right, we got Max Muncy on a first Bowman for the Athletics. Lucky Luciano. Shout out to Rob Richardson. Addis Leonard for the Trolley Dodgers. Elementary, my dear Khalil Watson. And Warming Bernabel. Last but not least. Exactly right, Kirk Noah. It's like getting rickrolled with a baseball player, though. I am going to sleeve all of your Mojo refractors up. Thank you, as always, Super Grover. I sincerely appreciate you, Cody. Kobe says, I don't know what's worse, getting iced or getting wandered. I guess it depends on the situation, my friend. Can you imagine getting wandered at a wedding? You go to pull up the garter. She's got a Wander Franco tucked in there. Ay, ay, ay. That's right, Todd. There you go. Toss up. Agreed. So typically, Larkin, number 33, typically we do chuck the Wander Francos, but it has become an inside joke, so he just got gifted to one of our moderators here on the family. Shout out to Mikey. Okie dokie. Let me write your name on this little bad boy. I'll be right back. All right. Excuse me. Our thin blue line, Mr. Grayson King. Are you here and are you ready, you handsome son of a gun? 2022 Topps Chrome Update. See if we can't find you an autograph out of here. Another one. And we have some sensual saxophone this morning. Little Kenny G. Ryan Haggy. Thank you for smacking the follow button, my friend. Welcome to the crew. Folks, I know we have a lot of newbies in here this morning. Welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. My name is Dalen, also known as Junkwax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single day. If you are new here this morning, keep in mind, my friends, we are live to 5 platforms every single show. Right this second, right meow, you can head on over to Twitch, Kick, Facebook, YouTube, or TikTok, for that matter. And you can find us anywhere. Unlike Visa, everywhere you want to be. Oh, Ryan. Oh, no worries, brother. I appreciate that, Ryan. I like the cut of your jib, my friend. Just smacked you with a follow, good buddy. I can't follow everybody, but I got you. Welcome to the family, Ryan. Nice to have you, my friend. All right, Grayson. Best of luck to you. Why, thank you, Mike Rushi. I appreciate that, good buddy. That's right, David Goolsby. You are spot on, my man. Could not agree more. All right, Grayson, we're going to go ahead and just rip all 3 of these down for you, big guy. And then right after this rip, Legends, we're going to refresh junkwaxvintage.com and make sure Uncle Junkwax isn't missing anything. We do have a couple of breaks up there, folks, that is really close. And of course, if we feel those breaks, we will bust those bad boys today at some point. Aw, thank you, Jeffro. I do my damnedest. Mr. Bryson Stott. Get off my jock. Peterson. Zandy from the Netherlands. Shout out to Renanker, our Dutch brother. Jesus is my homeboy, Sanchez. The not-so-dirty Sanchez. Kyle Bradish. Jose. Julio. Iglesias. Sans Mole. The Sanchez so nice we have seen them twice. Adam Engel. Telling him where to put it. Shout out to Mr. McDonald. Chris Paddock from Minnesota. Fetty Wap. Royce Lewis. Another Twinkie. Rookie. On the Generation Now. And last but not least for the Cubbies, you got some Jan. Last but not least. Kobe! Aw, tu sabes, way. I am so excited to bust into that box for you, brother. Thank you. Mucho aprecio, hermano. Grayson King, nice little rip to start our morning. Thank you as always, Grayson. Going in your pile, my dude. Allow me just a second, my friends. Excellent. Folks, we are getting into some Pokemon this morning. Kobe Luna, I cannot thank you enough, good sir, for snagging that juicy box down from junkwaxvintage.com. And the Southern Boys cards. Shout out to the legend over there that almost single-handedly took down my gift goal this morning. I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you, buddy. Nice to have you today, good sir. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around. Joey Krug says, sup, buddy. Sup. Good to see you, Joey. He asks, what's so special about the Fanatics Fest exclusive? My brother. I am so glad you asked. So, in the Fanatics Fest exclusives, autographs are not guaranteed, but every now and then you get lucky and you find one. There is, though, guaranteed Big Apple refractors and Swingin' for the Stars super short prints. So that's why those are such a big deal. These were only released at the Fanatics Fest event in New York. So they were made for that. So they're a very special, high-end box of 2024 Topps Chrome because there are some guaranteed exclusives in there. That is why they're so different. Hey, what's up, Southern Boys Cards? I hope all is well with you as well, my brother. Thank you for being here this morning. I appreciate you. As I have said before, my friends, and I will say it again, I believe that it is absolutely impossible to go out there and have anything less than a stellar day when you started it right here in the junkyard. And this FriYAY is no different. Hey, it is my pleasure, Joey Krug. Thank you, brother. Good question. And you folks know there is an open break for that product up there at junkwaxvintage.com. Right meow. Super Grover. All we have is the hobby box right now, my man. We did have blasters of that, but they always seem to be purchased really quickly. So fun fact, we have purchased, I think, like 10 of those Fanatics Fest exclusive but blaster boxes. I don't think we've ever had one stay in the shop for more than like 2 days. They go very, very quickly. So yes, Cody, we have had those in the shop, but we don't have any right now. Sorry about that, buddy. All right, folks. We have some brand new orders up here in the shop. If you would allow me just a moment to get caught up. All right, we good to go. So, Mr. Behrman, you will be next with your 1 of 1. After that, we have Kevin Ward taking down a football retail pack. Thank you so much, Kevin. I appreciate you participating this morning, good buddy. Oh, I got you, Super Grover. Well, it's possible, my friend. It's possible. We might put one up in the shop eventually, but we don't have one right now, bro. Just have the one that we have up there in the break. All right, Kevin Ward, you got it, good buddy. Thank you so much, Kobe. You got it, brother. Thank you, Todd. Yep, we still do have a little bit more Pokemon up there. You are correct. Super Grover. A marvelous Michigander. Taking down not 1, but 2 Bowman Baseball Mega Boxes 2024. Got you covered, buddy. Roger that, Todd. Yep. Big Bunny Dodge, happy FriYAY, good sir. Great to see the big man this morning. How you doing, buddy? So, we will rip those in just a couple of minutes. Thank you so much, Cody Super Grover. Next, we have Kevin O'Brien taking a spot in our 12th box of Panini Prism. Thank you so much. And snagging a spot in the Marlins and Guardians race-off. So, folks, where did I put it? Crapola. Somewhere, I have a 1989 Fleer Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. That card is going to be given away to one lucky person who participates in any way in that half case break of 2019 Bowman's Best. We are down to 2 teams left, and then we're down to a few spots left on the race-offs for those. So we are getting so close. And I just want to let you know, if you purchase a spot in any of those race-offs, and even if you don't win, you do have an option and chance to win that Ken Griffey Jr. SGC 8.5 slab. Throwing that one in to sweeten the pot a little bit. All right. And then last but not least, Mr. Berkey. I see a retail pack for you there, James. Thank you. And snagging number 20 in our 12th box of Panini Prism Baseball. Thank you, James Berkey. And that is our penultimate retail pack of Score Football. So we will get into that one in just a few minutes for you, James. Mr. Behrman, thank you for your patience, my man. We have a guaranteed 1 of 1 autograph here for you, buddy. Good luck. Are you here, Jeff Behrman Sr.? My man. Hell yeah. Let me snag myself a little sippy. Cheers, my friends. Baroast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, all right. Buena suerte, Jeff. For the Raiders, rookie Carter Bradley on the 1 of 1 Schmeckel. That's a pretty one, buddy. But we got to learn together on this one, because I don't know who this young man is. So you know what we got to do here, folks. We got to phone a friend. Well, good morning, Ace. How are you doing, young lady?
I'm doing fantastic, Dalen. Ready to bring the energy and keep the show rolling. How about you?
I am always well, Ace. You already know it is a fantastic FriYAY here in the front yard. And we're just ripping through some more Wild Card Illumination. Or excuse me, this is Wild Card High Stakes Quarterback Edition. We pulled a 1 of 1 Carter Bradley. Can you tell us a little bit about him, Ace?
Absolutely. Carter Bradley is a quarterback who played at South Alabama. He's known for his strong arm and impressive accuracy. The 1 of 1 card is a huge find. especially with his potential to make waves in the pro leagues. Great poll, Dalen.
Thank you so much, Ace. I appreciate it. Do you want to say anything to the Junkers on all 5 platforms this morning before we let you go?
Absolutely. Hey, Junkers, you're crushing it this morning. Remember, every card is a new opportunity, and your passion for the hobby is what makes this community amazing. Keep that energy high, and let's have an epic day.
I could not agree more, Ace. You are spot on, my friend. Well played. Thank you, Ace. Have a great day.
Thanks, Dalen. You too. Have a fantastic day, and I'll be here whenever you need me. Keep rocking it out there.
There you go. Nice one, Mr. Behrman. That's right, Jeffro, that's right. Hey, what's up, Greg? Good to see you, my friend. How are you? Always a pleasure. Thank you again, Jeff. Love ripping into those guaranteed one-of-ones, my man. How cool are those? Alrighty. Next, Mr. Kevin Ward. I believe this is your very first rip here in the front yard, my friend. Am I accurate? I apologize if I'm wrong. Eric Fish, what's up, dude? Excellent to see my national brother. Always a pleasure, good buddy. Ah, nice, Jeffro. Beautiful. Mr. Ward, are you ready, my man? How are you, Eric Nogler? And how's the little one, my friend? And are you coming to the National again this year, Eric? Do we get to hang out again? Eric and Dalen take on the National ×2? Second round? I will have to go back and double check on that, my brother. It's been in there for a long time. Thank you, Kevin Ward. So this is his very first rip here in the front yard. Well, I sincerely hope I find you something juicy, buddy. Thank you so much, Kevin. You know it, Corey Bader. Shout out to Prince. All right, elementary, my dear Deshaun Watson. Twizzy, thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. I appreciate you. Deshaun Watson. Oh, I see you, father-son breaks. I can let you know here in just a couple minutes, guys. Mark Andrews for the Dirty Birdies. Danny White for Dem Boys. Olican. Natron Means. There's a throwback. Portishead. Speaking of throwbacks, Tyjae Spears. Randy Moss. The best receiver not named Jerry Rice, in my humble opinion. Eric Fish. Little man is a little sick. Ooh, I am so sorry, buddy. You're going to spend the most of the week at the Children's Hospital in Indy. I am so sorry you have to do that, buddy. I hope you're in and out of there very, very quick. I'm grateful that at least you have that care, right? Sorry, brother. Good to see you this morning, Eric. As always, big hugs and firm handshakes to the entire Nogler family. I love that guy. George Kittle on the celebration. Oh, you spent most of the week. Past tense. Good. That's better news. You are so welcome, Eric. Fatanu for the University of Washington. Braylon Dalen Allen. Shout out to Melly P, who found an autograph of this young man. And last but not least, Cameron Kitchens. Rookie for the Rams. There you go. See you, Cousin Benny. Bree, is Eric at Riley's? Eric Fish, are you at Riley's by chance? I see you. Good to see you, James Reinhart, my man. JJ Turn. You're in Indy as well. Nice. Looks like we have a few family members in that area. Kevin Ward. Thank you so much for your very first rip here in the family, my friend. I sincerely hope that that is the first of many in the future. Mr. Fish, I am so glad you made the switch to Twitch, my brother. Beautiful. Thank you. For those of you that are over here on TikTok, if you would like to come over here and join the whole rest of the family on Twitch, it is free. It is easy, and we would love to have you. So there is a link on my TikTok profile. If you go to my link tree that you can find through my TikTok profile, it is that middle icon, the cartoon comment box in between X and YouTube. And remember, my friends, you can use those white icons to follow us anywhere. D-Mac, he says, too many ads on the purple app. I know, I feel you, brother. I always have those ads turned all the way down. Unfortunately, I can't completely get rid of them, but they are down, so you have 3 minutes of ads per hour. And if you smack that subscription button, or you just come over and join us on Twitch, there's a pretty damn good chance somebody's going to smack you with a free gifted sub, like our buddy Eric Fish just got from Patrick Freud. Welcome back to the family, Eric Fish. And Patrick Freud, that is your 23rd gifted sub in the family. Cannot thank you enough, you big sweetie. So as I was just saying, proving my point, if you want to come over here to Twitch, chances are if you come over here to Twitch on the daily, you're going to get hit with a gifted sub. And if you have a gifted subscription, you don't get to see ads. So just throwing that out there for you, D-Mac. Hey, thank you, Kevin Ward. And Twims, thank you for smacking the follow button and welcome to the family, my man. Oh, by the way, my dear friends, if you were here last night and you saw us rip that 50/50 box for Super Grover, I was able to confirm that that is a short print. So it looks like those sell for about $200-ish, as long as it stays sealed. But what I'm going to do is pre-grade the heck out of this little bad boy and see if we can't send it off to PSA. Because if that comes back a 10, that can be really valuable, buddy. Tons of Ohtani collectors out there. So congratulations to Super Grover. Oh, thank you, D-Mac. I appreciate that, my friend. Good to see you, as always. Okie dokie. Next, Legends. Speaking of Super Grover. You ready, Cody? Not one, but 2 boxes of 2024 Bowman Mega. Let's go. Excuse me. Sorry about that, my friends. Good luck, Cody. You know what we must do. We shout Grippeth. And we shout Grippeth. If I could get my camera to focus. There we go. D-Mac, that is very kind of you to say, my friend. I appreciate the kind words. Always nice to see you, buddy. Big hugs. Firm handshakes to you, my friend. James Reinhart, leave it in the wrapper. I get that. I think the only way it's coming out of that wrapper is if it has a very, very, very good chance on coming back a PSA 10. If I find any imperfection on that card whatsoever, it will not come out of that wrapper. Hope that makes sense. Super Grover and I are working together on that one. All right, good luck, Cody. Let's see if we can't find you some ink out of one of these little bad boys, good sir. Empty box number 1. And next, we have James Berkey taking down a retail pack of Score Football, a repeat of Kevin Ward's order. And then after that, I think we're busting into an ETB of Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon for mi hermano Kobe Luna. Your pack number 4s and Mojo packs are off to the side. We'll do this in 2 rounds, my brother. Good luck. That is correct, Corey Bader. Could be. Could be. You're right. That's a good question, though. I assume if you paid for pack grading and you sent that in, I assume that they would do that. But I wonder if there's a small chance that possibly they don't count that as a pack because there's only 1 card in it. Interesting question. Kenneth Palmer, good morning. He says, I agree. You are the nicest and most buddy. I cannot thank you enough for the kind words, gentlemen. You were hitting me in the feels over here. Quit it. I'm just kidding. Keep doing it. Good morning, Chris. CDN Collectibles. Chris! That's right, my man. We're going to bust into that in just a moment. All right, we got Sandy Alcantara, Adley Rushman, Balake, Curtis Meade rookie, Vladdy, Walker Jenkins on the first Bowman, Cooper Pratt first Bowman, Kevin the Sim, Carson Rucker first Bowman. All right, James Reinhart, he says, I sent in a Charlie Hustle Post Raisin Bran cereal into Beckett. They graded it in the wrapper. Cased it. Nice. There you go, buddy. So if we send it off to BGS, maybe they will. But I don't know about PSA. I would like to think that they would, but you just never know. Filippo De Torre, Jordan Lawler, Pobrecito, Kodai Senga, Sal and his free licks, Sammy Kershaw, Paul Skeens, Balake, Maui Ahuna, the big Ahuna. I see you, Mikey. Arjun Nimala, cricket star turned baseballer on a first Bowman. Nice. Paul Skeens, so nice, we have seen him twice. You got a paper and a chrome Skeens. Sodi, Schwarbs, Gavin Williams, Masataka Yoshida, Mr. Trout, Kalaz, Aiden Miller, fighting Philly first Bowman, Lazaro from the Mariners, coming back from the dead, Elkins, and Cooper Pratt for Milwaukee. There's our favorite Imus in the morning over here on TikTok. Nice to see you, Bree B. I appreciate you coming on over here. Mark says, I still think you should be a sportscaster. Perfect voice for it. I appreciate that, Mark. Thank you, good sir. That is very kind of you to say, good buddy. Nice to have you this morning, my man. I appreciate you. Our buddy Nate the Great has a question. He says, I found a card I have numbered to 99 from 2020 that has 2 different players on it. Okay. I assume there is more coming to that, Nate. So we're going to go ahead and sleeve up the old Skeens. Good morning, Wade Block. Another oest of OGs of this family. Nice to see you, Wade. How you doing on this fantastic Friday, buddy? Okay, so he's asking, what does that mean? So that means that there is 99 of that card in the world. If it has a serial number on it, so for that card specifically, that means that they made 99 of that specific card in that specific parallel. And whatever number is to the left of that is the number of parallel that you got. I hope that makes sense, Nate. So that is called a serial numbered card, my friend. Ah, James Reinhart says there was a note that came with the sleeved up Pete Rose. It came with a note that said we could not legitimately grade the card properly in the wrapper. Ah, so maybe that's why it came back at 8.5. JJ Turn says, Dalen, thanks for being such a positive influencer. My son and I enjoy you so much. Buddy! My friends, my family, I love the love. I appreciate the positivity so damn much. You know that is what keeps this show on the rails. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the kind words. I appreciate you, boys and girls. As I have said before, and I will say it again, I truly believe that we have the best group of Gem 10 human beings in the entire card hobby, right here in the JWVCC. And my friends, like I have also said before, I could show up here every day and put my voice out there into the ether, but it means absolutely nothing if you're not on the other side to receive it. I would not be able to do this without each and every one of you. I give it up to you every single day. Because you, not me, you are what makes this community so great. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being a loved and valued member of the JWVCC. And folks, if you are here right now, you can call yourself a founding member of the JWVCC. Because even though we've been doing this for almost 4 years, We still have a long way to go. And my OGs, you know that here in about 2 weeks, you are literally going to see a huge step up on this channel. So if you like this channel now, my friends, just wait, because it's going to get so much better. All right, looking for Maxwell Clark. Let's go. Good morning, Robert Parkinson. Good morning. Is that Mr. Ald? Good morning. Daniel Gates, good morning, my brother. Good to see you. Your ears must have been burning. I was talking about you this morning when we pulled a Corey Seager. All right, Shohei Ohtani. Shout out to Noah. All rise. Back-to-back MVPs. Trey Turner. Jordan Walker. C.J. Abrams shaking those dreads. Kemp Alderman with the weather. Enrique Jimenez. Thank you, Todd. Scotty 2 Hottie Kunica. Remember the old field trips, my man? Nate. He says, are there supposed to be 2 different players on the front and the back? Sometimes, Nate, yes. So they do make what's called a dual card that has 2 players on it. Happens all the time, my friend. Very, very common in the hobby. Yep. Jack Hurley. Luis Baez on the first Bowman. Spencer Jones for the Pinstripes. Priester for the Pirates. Some juice. Tatis. Evan Carter. Josh Young, back-to-back Rangers. Air Jordan. Johnny Cruz. Sussick. Always looking a little sus. Elijah Rock. Walker Jenkins on the first Bowman. Maui Ahuna. Zhang Hui Li, back-to-back Gigantes. Somebody bang a trash can for Mr. Kyle Tucker. Jose Ramirez. J-Rod, but for the White Sox. Acuna Matata. Vanderhey. Dylan Head. Yankiel Fernandez. Maxwell Clark.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Ask and you shall receive, my brother. Hell yeah. That is who we're chasing, ladies and gentlemen. There you go, my dude. Ask and you shall receive. Little Maxwell Clark prospect, and you got him on the chrome too, buddy. Nice one. There you go, good buddy. And last but not least in our base pack department, back-to-back Tigers with Josh's brother, Jace. Nice. 1 second, my friends. So that is called Elsa Speak. E-L-S-A. There you go, buddies. E-L-S-A. If you're wondering about AI. There's a lot of you asking what app that is. I see you. Hey, Nate, if you were taken off this morning on this fantastic FriYAY, good buddy, thank you for starting the morning the right way. I sincerely hope that we get to see you back here this afternoon. We will be back here this afternoon around 2 p.m. Central Standard Time for some lunch wax. And then we will be back here tonight. Same junk time, same junk channel. 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for some FriYAY Night Lights. Chuck Diesel, thank you so much for smacking the follow button. Welcome. You and I both, George Pluitt. So I assumed that that would go for 900 to 1 million. Far exceeded our expectations, right? 1.1 mil for the Paul Skeens. Yikes. You are so welcome, Eric Fish. I got you, buddy. All right. Kyle Harrison for the Gigantes. Junior Caminero. Scherzer. Doogie Howser, who is now an Atlanta Brave. Spencer Steer. Capri Ortiz. DeTorre. Rocafort. Baez. And Walker Jenkins for Minnesota on a first Bowman. Jenkins is a stud. You know when you find the Ohtani-san, you gotta sleeve the Ohtani-san. Actually, you know what? We're gonna save our Mojo packs for last. This is your pack number 4. Good luck. Mikey, do you think it was too much, Dalen? Where do you think it should have landed? Oh, are you talking about the Skeens? I do think that is a bit overpriced. I do. Even if Paul Skeens goes out and ends up beating Nolan Ryan's strikeout record, which will never happen, just to be clear, because they don't let pitchers play that much anymore. So that is a record that will never, ever be touched. I am confident. But even if some act of the universe, they let Paul Skeens play every single game for like the next 10 years and he ends up being a Hall of Fame player, even then, I don't know that I would pay $1.1 million for that card, that debut patch. There are a lot of other huge Paul Skeens cards out there. I know that that's like the pinnacle. I get it. But 1.1 million I think is a bit inflated. And I think it's because there was just so many people going for that card, right? And there's a lot of ballers out there that don't like to lose. So I think there was a little bit of a premium paid on that one because of the demand on that card and because there's only one of them. So I don't see the value of that card increasing very much, is my point. So, I don't know. We'll see. Hey, good morning, Brad Slater. Encarnacion. I'm not even going to try. My voice is pissed this morning. Good to see you, Brad Slater. How you doing, big man? Encarnacion. Strand. Oh, we're about to lose TikTok. Just give me a moment. Beta. Mallory's husband, Dansby. Westberg. Adams. Silver Slugger. Max Anderson for the Tigers. Razor Ramon Landera. Del Valdez. Morabel. And Alberto Rios, last but not least. Nice. All right, into your Mojo Pack, Super Grover. I agree, Kirk Noah. You are correct, my man. Ryan Lawson over here on TikTok says, anytime I don't think the hobby can get any dumber, someone pays $1 million for that card. I feel ya. I just think inevitably we're going to see another post for whoever got that card for 1.1 million, and they're probably going to be trying to sell it for like 200,000 or something. I think that might be potentially one of the biggest losses of value we might ever see. But of course, my friends, I'm not throwing any shade. I am super grateful that there's somebody out there that can pay that kind of money. Good for them. That's awesome. Exactly what I am thinking of, Ryan Lawson. Shout out to Mac Jones. Quite a few T-laws like that, too. Ouch, kabibbles. All right. Good luck, legends. Spencer Jones, so nice we have seen him twice. Justin Crawford, ooh, I see maybe some color. Or maybe that's a Rookie of the Year favorites. Yep. Evan Cotta. Shout out to Cesar Mendoza. Yep, there you go, brother. Good to see you, buddy. Encarnacion. So nice, we got him twice. Acuna Matata. Ah, Mr. Gunner. You said Livy Dunn probably bought it for Paul? Possible. Junior Caminero. What if we find out that it was them? That would be hilarious. Mike Trout. That's right, Dusty Rupp. Once you get that kind of money, $1 million is like 1,000. I'm with you. Brock Wilkin. Obviously, I wouldn't know what that's like, but I agree. Shout out to Milwaukee. How about a little Dickey? Jared Dickey. Donald's brother, Douglas Glod. Ellie De La Cruz. Nice one. There you go, Super Grover. And we do have some ink, my man. How about a number to 199 purple Mike Bovey? I will sleeve that one up for you, Super Grover. Glad we could find you an autograph in here, my man. Keep in mind, those are not guaranteed in those boxes. Found your Maxwell Clark. Found you a Bovey. And how about the number 1 prospect in all of baseball, Mr. Roman Anthony? Beautiful. Speedy Gonzalez. Jackson Churio. Cooper Pratt, back-to-back Brewers. Paul Skeens. On the Mojo, you got 3 Skeens up in there. The Skeen's so nice we have seen him thrice, like the artist in the ambulance. Mason Wynn on the Rookie of the Year favorites. Stud rookie for the Cardinals. No Elvie Marte. You got the number 1 and 2 rookies in the Reds organization. And last but not least for the Diamondbacks, Mr. Jordan Lawler. Beautiful. There you go. Danny Yan. So Ellie De La Cruz played for the whole season in 2024. I think Paul Skeens got brought up in 2024, right? So there could be that. That could be the reason. Ben Blankenship, thank you for smacking the follow button. Super Grover. Our buddy Chris St. Germain says, Grover, if you want the base version of that autograph, holler. Excellent. My San Antonio neighbor, Kyle Willard, says, I'll come out and admit it. It was me. I bought the Skeeds. You are correct, my friend. I appreciate that. That Brock Wilken is number 199. There you go. I appreciate that. Thank you. There you go, Chuck. Yeah, Ellie got brought up the season before. That is exactly right. Hey, thank you, Craig Sandlin. I appreciate you, good buddy. And thank you, Chuck Diesel. You are spot on, my brother. I appreciate the vouch on that, my man. All right, I'm going to go ahead and top load that one for you because that is number 199. In a brand new 55-point junk wax vintage top loader. For you folks that are unaware, we do make our own top loaders here in this family. If you would like to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com and check out those supplies, feel free to do so. Shameless plug. Alrighty. Thank you so much, Super Grover. That was a blast, my dude. Congratulations on some sweet, sweet cards there, brother. I will sleeve all of those up for you and make sure they're all protected when they get shipped. I am stoked we found that Maxwell Clark buddy. That is exactly who we were hunting for. Ask and you shall receive, my man. Hey, you are so welcome, Danny. So I am always happy to answer questions like that, bud. So I find when you go to those really, really, really big Facebook groups about cards and you ask questions, sometimes people just get piled on. We don't do that here. This is a safe place to ask any question that you want. So I appreciate you doing that. Thank you. James Reinhardt, no shame in plugging a great product. I do my damnedest, buddy. Thank you. You big sweetie. All right, I am taking all those beautiful cards for Super Grover and putting those in his mountain of cards. And then James Berkey. I think we have a retail pack of 2024 Score Football. And then Kobe Luna. I think we're busting into a little ETB for you, hermano. I'm with you, Chuck. Spot on, my man. Me neither. All right, folks, give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I'll be right back. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Let me snag myself a little sippy, my friends. Cheers. Happy FriYAY morning, you legends. It is so damn good to see you this morning. Thank you for being here. Big hugs. Firm handshakes all around. Chuck Diesel. I could not say that any better myself, brother. I say it all the time. One of my favorite parts of this hobby is that there is never a I'm done point, if that makes sense. You can always further your education. There's always something else to learn. I feel the same way about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's a lifetime of work. And I love stuff like that because personally, I'm in love with the journey. That is what gets me going. The Lone Ranger, thank you for smacking the follow button, my friend. All right, James Berkey, our Steeler fan in the family. And James Erickson, my wonderful Washingtonian. Good to see you, my brother. Yeah, Chuck. I feel you, buddy. Yeah, we don't do that here. Kenneth Palmer. I appreciate you asking, buddy. So, Kenneth Palmer, on the screen on TikTok, there should be a banner that says Junk Wax Vintage. Right next to that, it says find the goods at junkwaxvintage.com. That is where our shop lives, my friend. So there is a free link that is on my TikTok profile if you want to use the link tree that's there. All you got to do is tap on the Lemon 8 link. You'll see a menu that pops up. You follow the link tree, and it'll bring you right on over to junkwaxvintage.com, or you can just use Google and type in junkwaxvintage, all one word. It should pop right up for you, and I appreciate you asking. Thank you so much. Christian, a.k.a., thank you for smacking the follow button, my man. Hey, no worries, Ken Palmer. I appreciate you being here this morning, big guy. Yep, you know it, Chuck. All right, James Berkey. Good luck, my man. I am right there with you, Corey Bader. You already know, you legend. All righty. For the Bears, Rashawn Johnson. Jalen Dalen Thompson. DeForest Bill Buckner. Derek Carr. Tyler Higbee. Eddie George for the Titans. Devin White. Potential Trey Benson for the Cardinals. One half of the brothers Bosa. Taking down Mr. Steal Your Stepmama, Zach Wilson. Emoni Bailey for the Chiefs, rookie. Devontae Walker. And last but not least, Mr. and Mrs. Murphy's boy. And there you go, Mr. Berkey. I'm so sorry I couldn't find any ink in that retail pack, my man. But I appreciate you trying. Thank you as always. Daniel Gates, our not-so-sinister Gates, says, Dalen, have you seen anything on the 2024 Heritage High number? Drops March 26th, I believe, but nothing for pre-sale yet. We do have some coming, but I have not heard anything about it either. I wonder if they're holding that one maybe for a few days. Good question. So we do have some on pre-order, but like I said, we just don't have it yet. As soon as it gets here, I'll let you know, big man. I'm excited for that one. So if you folks remember, 2023 Topps Heritage High number is a really fun product, but I feel like it was kind of a flash in the pan. Like, came in and people were done with it pretty quick. I don't think 2024 Heritage High number is going to be the same way, because the rookie class is way better than 2023, in my humble opinion. So I think 2024 Heritage High number is going to be legit, especially because it's got that 1975 design too. Come on. One of my favorite designs on any baseball card ever. 1975 Topps. I know there's some people that, it's very polarizing. I know there's some people that absolutely hate it. I love it. I can't get enough of those card designs that were so bad that now they're good. Thinking 1991 Fleer Baseball. Thinking 1990 Donruss Baseball. Love those. James Berkey, you are so welcome, my man. You like that, Jimmy? Good to see you, brother. And Mr. Ald, did you see your slab reveal that we did the other day? You should have them coming in the mail real soon, good buddy. All right. James Berkey, those are in your pile, good buddy. Thank you as always. You know it, Kenneth Palmer. I am an old school collector. So fun fact, I started collecting when I was 7 years old. I am now on level 42. My very first pack that I ever opened was 1987 Donruss, looking for rated rookie Bo Jackson. So yeah, you could say I'm a little old school. All right, folks, I'm going to refresh that shop and make sure we are not missing anything. But I think it's time to bust into some Pokemon this morning. Threaten me with a good time, Kobe Luna. All right, shout out to Bree Imus. Shout out to Mikey. Both of you snagging some spots in those Razzies. Thank you so much. And snagging a spot in that Fanatics Fest. Thank you, Mikey. And Mikey taking a single pack of Topps Update and a 2018 WWE Wrestling box. Senor Ruiz, good morning. Chuck Diesel says, not sure what my first pack was. I know I wanted an 85 Topps set bad. Shout out to the Rocket, Roger Clemens, yeah? That was the Rockets' rookie year. That's right, Jimmy. You know it, buddy. I am with you, Daniel Gates. Spot on. Okie dokie. So, folks, this will be our final family rip before we get into that Pokemon, and then the Pokemon will be our final family rip of the morning. But don't you worry, my friends. I will be back here around 2 p.m. Central Standard Time this afternoon, and I sincerely hope that I get to see you too, because we get to do it all over again for some lunch wax. All right, Mikey. Good luck. Jonathan, thank you, good sir. It is nice to have you this morning, my friend. All right, we have Abasail Garcia for Bienvenidos a Miami. Martin Perez. UC Kikuchi. Hashtag JWAD somewhere. And last but not least for Milwaukee. How about some Uncle Larry, Andrew McCutcheon. There you go, Mikey. Let's bust into 2018 WWE, good sir. See if we can't find you one of those sweet Ultimate Warrior parallels. Good luck. They don't make these easy to get into. It's a lady. Right off the jump. Ms. Maria Kanellis getting us started. And you have the Viper Randy Orton from 2002 on the back. Talk about a throwback. Boop. All right. Maria Kanellis. Sin Cara. Sir William Regal. Apollo Crews. Bobby Fish. Gulak. In the Gulag. Jinder Mahal. Mickey James Airborne. Feet and Knees Together Airborne. Nigel McGuinness. Shout out to Justin McGuinness. Roderick Strong. TJP. Michael Cole. Kurt Angle. Caleb Braxton. That's okay, brother. I appreciate you. Yes, I was talking to somebody else, Jonathan, but I appreciate you nonetheless, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Caleb Braxton. Hideo Itami. Chad Gable. Some luscious locks of Gable. Billy Kay. Alistair Black. Byron Saxton. Kathy Keeley. Old Chatty Kathy. Coincidentally, she is an announcer. Appropriate. Heath Slater, Brad Slater's cousin. Finn Voice, thank you for smacking the follow button, my friend, and welcome to the crew. Nice to have you. Johnny Gargano. Nigel McGuinness, so nice you got him twice. Beauty. Roderick Strong. Let me check something here, folks. Yeah. That is some kind of a parallel. Interesting. It is not numbered. I'm going to sleeve that one up for you just in case, my friend. And it looks like we have two of those. There's a Roderick Strong. Ooh, and the Ultimate Warrior. Ask and we shall receive. Hey, good morning, J-No. How you doing, you handsome son of a gun? Happy Friday, good sir. Just in time to see us busting into some 2018 WWE, and then we're busting into a Pokemon Elite Trainer box to finish off the morning. Shout out to Kobe Luna for snagging that down from the shop. My friends, if you would like to snag something down from junkwaxvintage.com, we are finished ripping this morning, but if you snag something down, we'll be ripping it during this afternoon show at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So feel free to do so. Zankro, thank you for smacking the follow button. Sarah Logan, rookie. Aiden English. Wesley Balake, channeling his inner Dolph Ziggler. Casey and JoJo. Shout out to 2012 Pop Radio. Angelo Dawkins. Shout out to her buddy Angelo. The world's strongest man. From right here in Austin, Texas, Mr. Mark Henry. 7. Looking like Uncle Fester. Daniel Bryan. Booker T. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Before he was Triple H in 1995. The Undertaker. That is awesome. Mark Henry's so nice you got him twice. Kane. Doctor of Thugonomics. Ba-ba-da-ba. John Cena. The Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. Harlem Heat Booker T. And the Viper, wet behind the ears, Randy Orton. There you go. Nice box there for you, buddy. Big Earn. Good morning, Mr. Larson. Brian. So, like I said, myself and Mrs. Junkwax are going back and forth today on who's going down to San Antonio. And I think Mrs. Junkwax might be going. We'll see. We'll let you know over there in the family chat. Question, the Lone Ranger. He says, Junkwax Vintage, is there a type of brand of card you would never buy? Yes. Actually. And I hate to even say it because I don't want to throw shade at people. Because I admire anybody that's trying to get into the card game. So let me make that very clear before I say anything. Okay? Anybody that's trying to get into this game, it is a hustle. It is a lot of work. So I admire and respect anybody that tries to do that. But, with that being said, Sage. If you've ever seen Sage cards, not my favorite. At all. I don't think I've ever seen anybody pull like anything super good out of those. You know, they're fun cards. I think they're great for like little guys and little gals, maybe, like to get them started in the hobby. So I think everything has a purpose. But for people that are like looking for value and people that are like trying to find big hits and then they tell me they bought a box of Sage football, like, ugh, sorry about that. That sucks. So yeah. Daniel Gates, you do not buy unlicensed cards. So we actually have a blog entry about unlicensed versus licensed. The reason I do not like Sage has nothing to do with the licensing. 0. Because I like Wildcard. I like Leaf. They've got some great products, and they're not licensed either. But what I've said before, and I will say it again, I truly believe that what they lack in licensing, they more than make up for in card design and how they do their print runs. I think they're pretty damn cool. Exactly right, Johnny Mesco. Nailed it, buddy. So, yeah, I just think Sage, I don't think the cards are super interesting. I don't think they do a very great job of, like, engaging. You know, I think they're just kind of plain. They don't really do anything for me. So to answer your question, my friend, I do not ever go out and buy Sage cards. Alrighty, Mr. Mikey. I cannot thank you enough, my brother, for snagging those down from junkwaxvintage.com and let me rip into some 2018 WWE for you. I apologize that I could not find you a Julio in that sweet little box, or that sweet little pack. CEO cameo, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go take one.
Yes. Good luck.
Love you.
Love you too.
Happy FriYAY.
Shout out to the CEO. Thank you, babe. Hate to see you go. Love to watch you leave. I'm a dirty birdie. Oh, of course, Todd Enfield. You betcha. She's wearing lip gloss. And now I am wearing lip gloss. Yikes. Ah, Mikey. Luckily, yes, sir. Yes, it did. There you go. Jonathan, thank you. Danny Rendon, that's right, I'm calling HR. I'm reporting nepotism. And some tomfoolery. All right. Ms. Linda, thank you for the warm welcome to the CEO. I appreciate you, Loma Linda. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my friends, my family. It has been a truly fantastic FriYAY morning. I cannot thank you enough for being here with me for the last couple of hours. We are almost there. We're going to get into some ETB. And just to let you know, my dear friends, we do have not one, but 2 hype train races to do. So what I'm going to do is after the show this morning, I'm going to go through and I'm going to write down all of those names, and we will run both of those duck races during lunch wax this afternoon. Deal? Deal. Because your boy's got to go mowing a couple of delicious Red's breakfast burritos. My stomach is a-barking at me. All right, Kobe Luna. Let's go. Vámonos. Our second ETB on this channel. Buena suerte, Kobe. So, Kobe, just like our buddy Drew Jones that purchased the first ETB that we had, I am going to send you this box. There are some things in this box that I'm not going to open. I will let you open them. Like the dice, the other little plastic things that are in there, I'll let you handle that. We're just going to open the packs that are in here, my friend. And what I do is I go back through here and I put everything back in really, really nice. So you kind of get to open it yourself also. Got yourself a little player's guide in here. Cheers, my friends. Barost. Lucas has a question over here on TikTok. He says, how do you manage to get the boxes? They are so hard at your Costco and Walmart. There are fights. Yeah. So fun fact, my friends. Here in Austin, Texas, Walmart and Target do not sell cards. Because of that. Because there's dorks that have gone in there with scales and sat in there for hours. And then they end up fighting each other over packs. So silly. So luckily, I do not buy anything that you see on this channel from any of those stores. Everything that you see on this channel either comes from a distributor or it comes from the local card shop here in Austin. We do not have a direct relationship with Topps yet, but it's coming. We're working on it. So, you see how that's packed in there, buddy? It's going to be packed in there just like that when you get it. Like I said, I will let you open those. You've got some Pokemon sleeves in here too. I will leave those for you to open. You also have your promo pack with your promo Eevee. So just to show you, buddy, you've got some sleeves in there. That is a whole pack of Pokemon sleeves. And then you've got a whole bunch of basic B energy in here, too. So like I said, I will leave those for you to open, my man. You know it is tradición to pull that pack number 4 to the side. We will, you know what? I'm going to let you rip into that one too, because that just has some dividers in there. So you can actually use that box as a card storage box. And those dividers, see the little tabs? They fit perfectly in there for you. Mr. Schinkel. Good question. Our buddy Kobe purchased that last night. Let me look for you, buddy. So just to let you know, all of our prices are up there at junkwaxvintage.com if you can look. But I'll look for you, my friend. So he paid $212 for that box. $212. Thank you, Mike. Standard. He said, what did you say about those breakfast burritos earlier? So I am a creature of habit, my friends, and almost every single day after the show, I go bust into a couple of Red's breakfast burritos. They're my favorite thing, and my OGs know it. All right, pack number 1 for you, Kobe. Lopunny, Dreepy, Miltank, Professor's Research Trainer, Diplin. He's always dippling his pen in company ink. A giggity. The Cypher Maniac's Code-Breaking Trainer, Heatran, Leafeon, Noctowl, Iron Hands EX. That's a pretty one. Basic B Energy and your promo. Just leaving that one up for you, my dude. Pretty one. And he said sleeve up the Leafeon. That is a Pokeball. Is that correct? I'm still learning about Pokemon. I believe that is a Pokeball. Hollow. Mr. Russell, I need to look for the Master Ball reverses. Excellent. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I need all the help I can get. Hey, thank you, Mr. Schinkel. So a lot of you know we just started ripping Pokemon on this channel just a couple of short weeks ago. We have been doing this for almost 4 years here with sports cards, and due to my sons and this community, we are broadening our horizons and getting into some Pokemon. So thank you in advance for teaching me. Mr. Schinkel, I will let you answer that question in the chat, sir. Oh, you want I should top load the Leafeon also? I will take your word for it, my man. Brand new Junkwax Vintage 35-point top loader. There you go. My pleasure. Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate your help there, buddy. All right. Black Belts Training. The Fan Rotom. Slowpoke. Hippopotas. The Bug Catching Set. Pyroar. The Earthen Vessel. Suicune. Is that a reverse hollow? Is that what that's called? Somebody help me. Duskull, same. Flareon, EX. Pretty. Basic B Energy and your promo. Sotheby's Watches, thank you so much for smacking the follow button. I appreciate you. Welcome. Roger that, Mike. Excellent. Good, good, good. Well, Kobe Luna, felicidades, hermano. Muy bonito tarjetas, señor. Mike Schinkel, I appreciate you smacking that follow button, my friend. Welcome to the crew. So, folks, I know we have a lot of new folks here this morning. Just to let you know, hi, my name is Dalen, also known as Junkwax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single morning, Tuesday through Friday. I am also here almost every single night, Tuesday through Saturday. So if you have not smacked that follow button yet, my friends, please feel free to do so. Keep in mind, we are live on 5 platforms every single show. Right this second. You can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and the preferred viewing experience is actually over here on Twitch. The whole rest of the fam family is over here, and you should come over here and join us. You might even have a free gifted sub waiting for you. All right, Litleo, Drakloak, Duraludon, Trainer, Festival Grounds Trainer, Sea King, Cypher Maniac's Code-Breaking Trainer, Kieran on the Reverse Hollow, Professor's Research Trainer on the Reverse Hollow, Ursaluna, Basic B Energy, and a promo. Just leaving that one up for you, buddy. I'm with you, Brian Smith, right? All right, moving on. Let's go. Hippodon, Amaris, Lopunny, Friends in Paldia, Executor, Lacey, the Screamtail. That looks like a Jigglypuff. Black Belts Training on the Reverse Hollow, Whimsicott. Why am I saying Whimsicott. Weird. Will Wheaton. Dun Dun Sparse. Basic B Energy. And a promo. Sleeving up the Whimsicott on your Pokeball. Yep. I got that one, Mikey. Thank you so much, my man. And he says, and card trick is to take out the code card, pull that one card from the back and put it to the front. That is the rare. Ah, thank you so much, my man. Like I said, I am learning. I appreciate you so much, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's try that on the next one. Top load that one up for you, just in case. There you go. With your Leafeon. All right, let's try that. Thank you again, Mike. Different Mikey. Okay, so I pull the promo, and I pull the one card. Whimsicott. So nice you got him twice. Trainer, Litleo, Drakloak, Duraludon, Rescue Board Trainer, Suicune, Buddy Poppin', Binding Mochi. Nice one. And then you got Riolu on the quick attack, or on the reverse hollow. Sleeving that one up for you. Oh, okay, Mike. I was wondering. That didn't go the way we wanted it to. He said no, pull the energy to the front. Or no energy to the front. Pull like normal so the rare is the last card. Ah, gotcha, brother. Thank you. That makes more sense. And folks, I gotta grab some brand new top loaders. We have gone through a whole pack of top loaders today. Hey, I would have it no other way, Mike. Thank you, my friend. I have zero ego, brother. Zero. So I appreciate the help. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll be right back. Gotta smack him around a little bit for good luck. Gotta show him who's boss. And like I said, folks, shameless plug, we do make our own top loaders here in the junkyard. But I actually need 35 point. That's better. George Pluitt, welcome back, buddy. I see you, Mikey. All right. Binding Mochi. That's a pretty one. And I love me some mochi. So fun fact, folks, a lot of you in the family know that I am kind of obsessed with marshmallows. I love marshmallows so much. It is my guilty pleasure. I just found they make s'more mochis. If you've ever had my mochi, it is a delicious dessert. And they just made a s'mores, and it is ridiculously good. Ah, there you go, buddy. Thank you. Yep, we make our own top loaders, my man. And they are up there at junkwaxvintage.com. So feel free to take a gander. Shameless plug. Okay, let's try this again. So he said, pull the basic to the front, get rid of the promo, and that way the rare will be the last card we hit. Bronzor, Furfrou, Larvitar, Baneri, Briar, Hawlucha, Area 0 Underdepths Trainer, the Glass Trumpet on the reverse hollow, Ursaluna, so nice, we have seen it twice, and Espeon. Last but not least. I think that's from the promo, Eevee? Is that correct? I'm learning. All right, moving on. And folks, this is our penultimate base pack magic. Before we get into that pack, number 4. Okay, Our buddy, I don't know what to call you down there on TikTok, but he said when you put the basic to the front, have the cards flipped over so you don't see the last card. Gotcha. All right, basic energy. Pupitar, Bronzor, Aromatisse, Eevee. There you go. Ask and we shall receive. Kieran, Seaking, Regigigas, Reverse, or nope, is that a reverse holo? Ogre's Mask, Slowpoke, and Umbreon. Isn't that a good one? I want to say that's a good one. I've heard a lot about that one. There you go. Sleeving that one up for you, buddy. Very carefully. Brand new 35-point junkwax vintage top loader. Felicidades, Kobe Luna. I got you covered, buddy. My pleasure. Ryan Arnold, the A's break, is it a good break? I think so. Which one are you talking about there, buddy? We have a few breaks up there at junkwaxvintage.com, my friend. Maybe help me out with just a little bit more detail, brother. Alrighty. Running out of room up here, buddy. It's a good problem to have. Actually, you know what? We'll put that one right there. And I'm going to sleeve up that Eevee for you. Nice. All right, we are down to last base pack magic before we get into our pack number 4s. Buena suerte, Kobe. Kobe says Umbreon is a big chase in here. That's what I thought. Thank you. All right. Professors. Oh, gotta fix it. Get it together, Dalen. Basic B energy. Professor's research. Pinsir. The Black Belt Trainer. Badoo. Regigigas. Carmine. The Great Tusk. What does the ancient mean? Somebody want to put me down with some knowledge on that? Ryan Arnold, St. Louis and A's one. So what those are, Ryan Arnold, to just be clear, my friend, there's only going to be 2 winners. So that is a race-off for some of the last teams in a 2019 Bowman's Best case break. So just to be clear, you are purchasing a chance on getting that team, but it's only like $8, and you're getting into a half case break of it. 2019 Bowman's Best, which is a magnificent product. So I hope that answers your question, Ryan Arnold. Chainsauce, welcome back, my friend, and thank you for sharing out my live, you big sweetie. In my humble opinion, that is the best compliment that anybody can ever pay me over here on TikTok. Thank you. All right, the Great Tusk. Festival Grounds Trainer. Espeon. On the reverse holo. And Okie Dokie. Awesome. Yes, we are, Kevin Cheek. Good to see you, good buddy. So like I said, we did just start doing Pokemon a couple of weeks ago. Benny Blanc, good morning, my man. So whenever I have my fan going, Ken Griffey Jr. back there moves very, very quickly. Gotta have the fan going this morning. All right, Kobe Luna. El Guapo.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, my friends. It is good to see you, Mr. Cheek. Clapping them cheeks. Good to see you, my brother. It's true, Briamus, it's true. Gracias, Kobe. All right, vámonos. Y buena suerte, señor. Starting off with, oh, just kidding. I'm learning. Basic B energy. Badoo. Spritzy. The Roto Stick. Cottony. Lacey. The Executor, the Binding Mochi, Gucci Mane's cousin, Fluttermane, on the Pokeball, Diplin on the Reverse Hollow, and Sylveon. Last but not least, I think that's another Eevee. I could be incorrect, though. Please, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I need all the help I can get. Chainsauce, you and I are on the same page, my brother. So I started collecting when I was 7. I have 3 boys. My 2 youngest boys collect Pokemon, and my oldest did collect Pokemon, but now he's slowly but surely moved into sports cards, and I could not be more grateful. So I am so with you, buddy. One of my favorite parts of this hobby is passing on this hobby that I love so much to my kids, you know? And it's something that we do together almost every day. It's pretty amazing. Aw, thank you, Bree. I appreciate that. That is an evolution. Good, good, good. Vinny Blanc, he says, anyone you recommend to get some of those HIT card holders? Which card holders you talking about there, my brother? I can't say I've seen custom card holders. But Vinny, if you want to hit me with a DM, my man, and show me what you're talking about, I'm happy to talk to you about that. You bet. Oh, our top loaders? You're talking about these? Are these the ones you're talking about, Vinny? You and I both, Chainsauce. I need all the help I can get in the Pokemon department, my man. I am learning. Big time. So, Vinny Blanc, if these are the ones you're talking about, my brother. Oh, card stands. Roger that, my man. I gotcha. I got these from a dude. What was his name? Crap. There's a lot of people that make custom card stands, my friend. Actually, our buddy Mikey over here in the chat. Shout out to Mikey Tendo. So if you want to make some custom card stands, I am confident that Mikey could do that for you too. He is a wizard with 3D printing. And that's what these are. These were 3D printed. We actually have brand new card stands coming in just a couple of weeks. They are not 3D printed. Okie dokie. I'm going to top load the Fluttermane just because I feel like I should. You got some beautiful, beautiful cards there, Kobe. Mr. Luna. Thank you as always, my friend. Brian Self, welcome back, my brother. Brian Self. So I have 3 boys. My youngest is 10, my middle is 12, and my oldest is 17. Thanks for asking. Good to see you, Brian Self. Hey, what's up, J-Dog? Top of the morning to you, my man. So, folks, if you would allow me just a moment for a little bit of housekeeping here for our buddy Kobe. And then I'm going to hit you with some final thoughts this morning. All right. Kobe said he got some banger hits for his PC. I am so grateful, my man, and thank you for letting me be a part of that. I am humbled and honored to rip for you, Kobe. As always, my friend, thank you so much. Grateful to have you in the family, bud. All right, legends. You already know. It has been a fantastic FriYAY morning. I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for starting the morning the right way. And like I have said already a couple of times today, I do apologize for the redundancy. I will be back here about 2.5 hours from right now. 3.5, actually. 2 p.m. Central Standard Time this afternoon, my friends, because we get to do it all over again. Please feel free to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com and snag yourself down something to rip. I'm happy and humbled to rip it for you. And folks, if you ever purchase anything while I'm not live, you can depend it will be waiting for you when I come back here and I'm live this afternoon for some lunch wax. Big hugs. Firm handshakes all around, my dear friends. As I have said before, and I will say it again, I truly believe that it is absolutely impossible to go out there and have anything less than a stellar day when you started it right here in the front yard. Today is no different. Brandon Burnett, thank you for smacking the follow button, my man. Welcome to the crew. So, folks, as always, I need you to do me a solid today. I need you to do me a favor. When you go out there today on this fantastic FriYAY, I need you to do me a solid. First and foremost, I need you to go out there and I need you to be good to yourselves. You know, a lot of us struggle with that inner monologue because we all use it. So remember that you got to be your own best cheerleader sometimes. Pump yourself up instead of pushing yourself down. I struggle with that sometimes as well. So please, be good to yourselves. Secondly, be good to the people around you. Maintain and do your damnedest to practice that golden rule. I know what you're going to say, though. Uncle Junkwax, those other human beings out there, they don't make it easy to do that sometimes. I know. Sometimes, my friends, our world, and especially our wonderful card hobby, can be chock full of a-holes. We do not need any more. We are all set in the a-hole department. What we do need is kindness, patience, tolerance, and empathy. And you, my friend, can be the change that you want to see in the world today. So no matter how difficult those other human beings make it, give them some slack. Try to treat them how you would want people to treat you. Be good to yourselves. Be good to the people around you. And lastly, do your damnedest to maintain that attitude of gratitude. It is almost impossible to have a bad day when you live in gratitude. You gotta try to focus on the things and the blessings that have been bestowed upon you. Think about how lucky you are instead of being a victim. Being a victim is one of the quickest ways to put out a whole bunch of bad vibes. And when you put out bad vibes, you attract bad vibes. I know that sounds a little woo-woo, my friends, but I believe it. I believe there is something to frequencies and energy in this world that we cannot see. And when you are super, super positive, it's easy for positive vibes to find you. It goes the other way when you're negative. So, do your damnedest to try to keep that in your mind of all these things that are really good in your life. And it doesn't matter how bad you think your day is going. It doesn't matter how bad you think your life is going. Always keep in mind, my friends, that there are hundreds of thousands of other human beings out there right this second, right meow, that are out there eating dirt. They're having to filter their water through dirt. You know what I mean? They don't know where their next meal is coming from today. You're not in that spot. So especially if you live in the North America, you have definitely got a short list of things to be grateful for. Sometimes that list is longer than others, though. I do understand that. But on your very basic days, my friends, it could be, I've got a roof over my head. I've got family that loves me and trusts me. I've got a card community that cares about me. I've got a card community that I look forward to every day. I'm healthy. My kids are healthy. I'm healthy-ish. I've got a car that runs, right? You get the point. So whatever is on your list today, my friends, I hope you find it. And keep in mind that any of those hundreds of thousands of people would instantly, without a second thought, unalive somebody to be right where you are in this life. So, do your damnedest to keep that in mind, my friend. There's always somebody out there that has it way worse than you do. So, I hope that helps you today, ladies and gentlemen. Please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you. And do your damnedest to maintain that attitude of gratitude. And go out there and make it a great Friday, my dear friends. I know you will. I am confident. And I am chomping at the bit to be right back here with you at 2 p.m. this afternoon. Big Dave Parker, the Cobra, smacking us with a follow over here. Good to see you, Dave Parker, and thank you. Welcome to the family. You know it, Brian Smith. Bree Imus, that is exactly right. You get it. The ceiling fell, but it didn't fall on you. Could be so much worse. Again, my friends, I am so sorry that happened to you. Shout out to you and Lolo. That is terrible. and I sincerely hope they fix that very, very soon. Ah, there you go, Super Grover. I'm glad you made it back too, big man. All right, legends. Danny Rendon says, have a great day, Mr. Dalen. Your genuine love for us is apparent and greatly appreciated. Keep being you and continued success, my brother. I cannot thank you enough for the kind words, Danny Rendon. That means more to me than you will ever know, buddy. Thank you. So a lot of you know, I started this thing almost 4 years ago from that closet right back there, ripping into junk wax. And it was just a hang, right? A lot of my OGs that have been here for almost 4 years, you remember. People had to convince me to even sell anything. For the whole first year, I was just giving everything away. You know what I mean? So this has evolved into something that I never in a million years thought it could, and it is because of each and every one of you. Thank you for being a loved and valued member of this community, and thank you for just being you. Give yourself a pat on the back for being awesome. Have a fantastic Friday, my dear friends, and we will see you back here, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Just a little bit. Enjoy your lunch. Smoochies! My TikTokers, Mr. Empfield, Angelo, Linda, Mark, Chain, Corey James, Chris, Mr. Sotheby, Balake, Ben Blankenship, Silly Derek Dilly, Dirty Jersey, Sean Cameron, Mulatto Poppy, Kev Rock, my brother from Ohio, Moff, Jared, Coco, Mr. Mudd, and Tanner. All of you legends. Make it a fantastic Friday, and I hope to see you back here this afternoon. Thank you, my friends. It has been a magnificent last 2.5 hours of awesome, and we'll see you right after lunch. Thank you again, everybody. Bye-bye. I think we're alone now.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah. Oh, my. After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come out, Greg. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Dumbass.
Giggity, giggity.
I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man, and I'm saying, woo! I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
Come out, Greg.
There you go, you legends. Thank you so much, Jeff Rotel. Kevin Ward, make it a great day, my brother. Thank you. Brian Smith, we will see you back here very soon, you legend. Mikey, thank you so much, good buddy. Patrick Freund, our family fisherman. I hope you will have a fantastic Friday, my dude. You know it, Brian Smith. Thank you, all of you. Bree Imus, Super Grover, Trevor Taylor, Senor Ruiz. Have a magnificent remainder of your morning, everybody. And we'll see you back here real soon.